With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's Castle. Oh, it's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Duren. And here's Ingram from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best. And catching them unprepared, Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, BA, it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Getting this team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we could close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so here is Toronto. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Castle. And he jams it home with authority.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he's...
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man! Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
Thompson's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the dunk by Duren.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Thompson right side. Rebound Toronto. Pass to Shepard. And here's Duren. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Here's Shepard. Nice D from Durant. So it's the Rockets now.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:52 left to play in the first. Here's Castle. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Stolen by Castle. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Barrett into the lane to end the run. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out and the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Durant, and another basket for Houston.
You think back to his Achilles in the 2019 finals, that injury. Great to see Durant back in action. He's one of the best scorers ever. In my book, top 5 for sure. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Inside. Here's Duran. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And that's now 8 points for Jalen Duran.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Stephon Castle. He's been the guy making things happen for Houston. He put together.
The Raptors, 18.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
In the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for 1. Allie, thanks for the report. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hurdle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Pass to Dick. Back to Pirtle. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Dick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Castle outside. On the wing, Durant. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pirtle with some nice D. Dick with a miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Durant's shot is off. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Outside Simmons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Duren. Now here's Barrett. Tries again. Eason pulls it in. Left side Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Here's Shepard. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Substitution on the board.
52 seconds left to play in the half. To the right side. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Simmons, no good. And so here is Toronto down low. Duren to the post. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Outside Simmons.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Here's Ivy. No made baskets yet. Here's Smith. Here's Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
An open look for Ingram. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And they call an illegal screen here.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Pass to Shepard. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And so here is Toronto. It's a 1-point game. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Durant. And, yep, it's good. Durant's got 9.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
It would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Ingram on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Houston in the lead. Castle with it. 12 points for him. Ball stolen. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pass to Shepherd. Duren, the screen. To the middle. Porzingis grabs the board. Screen by Durant. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Durant's got 14 points.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. Here's Okogie. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Pirtle. And here's Shepherd for 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thompson in the post. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working into the open man. Really good possession.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Smith, guarded by Barrett. Back to Okogie. Ivy outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Okogie's shot is off. Fast break. Here we go. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Houston leading by 7. Thompson in the post. Oh, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Grady Dick puts it up from 17, and that's good for 2.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And that one, good.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen to the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. That three's off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Back to Ingram. Duren, the screen. It's Barrett on the wing. Clock at 6. Eason pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Leading by 5. Missed inside.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Ingram on the wing. Now Duren. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Rockets lead by 5. Easton outside. Jacks up a 3. Cash from downtown.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ingram! Can't hit it. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Durant! Oh, missed on the tray. Raptors trail by 8. Now Barrett. Oh, deflected. Here's Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Takes a 3. It's cleared away by Thompson.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
It's money from deep.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Now Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Shepard. 1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Duren. Porzingis is there for the rebound. And the Rockets with possession here. And yes, sir, hits the wide open J.
Such a skilled shooter. Reed Shepard, one of the reasons they're excited about his future.
Yes, sir, that one goes.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's Houston with it. 8-point game. Now here's Porzingis.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Stolen by Castle. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.